So then boys, we are here for the first preview of the new era. If you've been living under a fucking rock, Newcastle United are the richest club in the world. Mike Ashley's gone, Steve Bruce could be going. I'll explain the whole situation with myself and whatnot in today's video. Make sure to leave a like boys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It would mean a lot if you could do so. I'm absolutely buzzing for the game on Sunday. Let's see the situation now. So today it is Wednesday the 13th and this video is going up on Wednesday the 13th, and I am not sure if Steve Bruce is going to be getting sacked or whatnot or any of that situation. Basically lads, it's my best mate's birthday on the Friday and Saturday and I'm going away to Manchester, but I'll not be missing the game on the Sunday. I'm coming up from Manchester at about 12 o'clock the next day, come back up to the Toon, get ready, get straight back to the game on Sunday. So obviously I would normally record this video on the Friday and upload the predicted team on the Saturday, but it's 8 days behind just because I don't want to upload videos when I'm away. So if you want to see how my time away is, make sure to follow my socials, be the Snapchat, the Instagram and whatnot in the description, so TikTok, the lot. So if you want to go and follow them, make sure to do so. I'll basically just be posting what I'm doing and whatnot. I will just be on the drink and whatnot, but I will be going to see sites and whatnot and going shopping and all that good stuff on a good little weekend away with my best pals. So if you want to see all that good stuff of Bingsy, make sure to follow the snap or whatever. But we're here for the Newcastle versus Spurs game. We'll obviously speak about Spurs, bloody hell, before anything, and then obviously we'll speak about the Toon. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into the preview now. So then, Tottenham Hotspur, obviously they've got a new manager this season in Nuno, and they're sitting 8th in the Premier League table. They were top of the league after the first 3 games, and then now we're in the match day, is it match day 7 now? Whatever it is, they basically coupled down a little bit and now they are 8th in the Premier League table. Let's look back at their last 4 games now. I'm only going to focus on the Premier League games. I'm not too asked about the AFL game and the European Conference League because they should be winning every single game 6-0 in that league. So we'll look through it at their last 4 Prem games. Starting off with a 3-0 defeat against Crystal Palace and then a 3-0 defeat against Chelsea. A 3-1 defeat at the Emirates against Arsenal, their rivals, and then bounced back recently with a 2-1 win over Aston Villa. Before I start speaking, Eric Dyers came out and already spoke about like the takeover and being like the fans are going to be up for it, so basically we need to shut them up, and our Spurs going to do that. It will be a tough game, but we are just such on a high. But we'll focus on Spurs on this bit of the preview. So obviously Nuno came in, won manager of the month. He'd had an excellent start. The Harry Kane situation, no one knew what was going to happen. And what was going to happen with Harry Kane, no one knew if he's going to go to Man City, if he's going to go to Man United. No one knew what was going to happen with Harry Kane, but then obviously he said, oh, I'm going to stay and do whatever I can for Spurs, which I think is a bit bullshit, to be honest. I think he's been forced to say them words. I don't think he's hot actually at Tottenham Hotspur, but yeah, again, I don't think he's got a Premier League goal yet this season. I'll probably jinx it because he loves a goal against Newcastle. But we are interested in a Tottenham player. Obviously, Dele Alli, will he play on Sunday? I'm not quite sure. I mean, he is a good player. Obviously, not the level what he used to be, but he can still cause a problem. One thing about them, Tottenham, is they've got a good attack. So our defence needs to be spot on, not like what it has this season. We haven't kept a clean sheet this season. When you look at Spurs, obviously the attacking threat that they've got a lot of good players. Harry Kane, Son, Lucas, Brian Gill, I think he's called the new lad, Bergwijn. Loads of players who can just go up there and just do bits, literally, and that's one thing you've got to be scared of. But I can say Alan St-Maximin causing major problems, even with the Emerson signing Emerson Royale at right back. I think Davies might be playing left back this season, or Reguilon. I can see Maxi causing problems there. Eric Dyer having centre back with Romeo, or even Sanchez and Romeo. I can see Maximin causing problems in all parts of the game. Maximin's going to kill you, basically Tottenham fans. But it will be a tough game. Yes, we've had a takeover, and yes, we're on the buzz, but you still got to focus on the team we've got, and the team we've got at the minute is still not good enough. With 19th in the league without a clean sheet this season, with 0 wins, what a time it would be to win our first game of the season. And I think if we do win this game, it'll be immense. I can imagine Amanda Stavey, husband, maybe Ruben Brothers, all coming out before the game, and hopefully we can see the actual owner, the PIF group, be there as well. It'll be a surreal moment and a class game to be at, and honestly I can't wait. This weekend's gonna be belter, boys, as I said at the start. Manchester Friday, Saturday with me boy, and then we're fucking at the Mags on Sunday, man. It's gonna be a weekend to remember. Even if we lose the game, it's gonna be a weekend to remember, because the atmosphere is going to be crazy. Like, off the top of my head, the best atmosphere I can think of by sitting in the Gala Gate, probably West Ham. Probably the build up to West Ham after Wilson scored. That's the best thing I've witnessed in the Gala Gate. I've been there, this is my second season being in the Gala Gate, and this is going to top every single bit, guaranteed. And I can't wait. I really can't wait. And after the Wolves game, I said I was falling out in love with football, and if this takeover happened, I would be so negative coming into the takeover. I mean, into this video. Let's see what we can do, boys. I've spoken about Newcastle a lot there, but we'll actually focus on Newcastle then. It still hasn't processed my mind, boys, that we are the richest club in the world. It's still not sunk into my dozy fucking brain. It's honestly mad to think we are the richest club in the world, and January is going to be a big test, and I think all the players are going to be on a boost as well. I think you can tell, like, through one, for me, is the social media side of the players. All the players who you could just tell just didn't, like, enjoy the club at the minute were putting stuff out. Joe Willock, Maximin, Callum Wilson, Isaac Hayden, Dubravka, and didn't see any of the lower league players like Sean Longstaff and whatnot post stuff. It was only the big players, and like, and I think that says a lot as well. They might know in their heart that they've got that stability at Newcastle, and they probably will be here for a couple more years, even if we are in Champions League or whatnot. We don't know. It's going to be an interesting one, boys, because obviously, yes, we've got the exact same team, but I've seen links with so many players, like literally basically all of Man United's bench, Timo Werner, bloody managers, fucking Frank Lampard, this German lad. I've seen a lot, boys, and it's getting a bit stupid, to be honest. Like, what about this, that and the other, Aaron Ramsey and all this, right? We need to focus on winning games, because yes, you can look at signings and whatnot, but there's no need. We're in October. We've still got 2 months. By linking with players, it's like, well, what's the point? We can't sign anyone until January. Focus on trying to, in this time space, owners, try and do something to the training ground, try and do something to the stadium. I fucking hope, right, boys, that them Spurs Direct signs have been taken down at the stadium, right? There better not be a contract saying it's until the end of the season, right? It should be whoever fucking owns it or not, right? Get rid of them massive Spurs Direct signs and get the stadium gleaming inside, because the tellies and all the paint and stuff on the wall, the photos, it's fucking horrible. When you look at Tottenham, our opponents, right, it's ridiculous. The levels of, like, the outside the stadium. Yes, Tottenham's is nicer, obviously, but Newcastle's is obviously still a really nice stadium outside. If you look inside, fucking Newcastle's look like a smackhead fucking back basement, when Spurs are fucking in 5-class fucking hotels. It's like there's a different level in that, so that's one thing that we need to focus on. But the players we're getting linked with is a bit stupid, but obviously I'm recording this on the Wednesday, and obviously the predict team I'm going to record on the Wednesday as well. It's going to be hard to predict the team. Looks like Callum Wilson's back, which is a massive boost for Newcastle. Hopefully we can actually play Max in his right position and not up front, and then support him. It'll be an interesting one to see what happens, boys. Actually, I'm intrigued to see what happens on Sunday. It's gonna be a weird one. It's gonna be a weird atmosphere, but for the best of reasons. It's something like I haven't experienced that no one has, and in 14 years has witnessed the atmosphere I've seen James's Park before, when we had Shivan or whatnot, and we're in Europe, right? No one's seen that since then. I've never seen it. My first game was in 2013. Massive moment on Sunday, and even if we lose, the build up to the game is going to be immense. I can guarantee it. Even the walk up to the stadium, you're not going to hear negative thoughts, and when you come out of the stadium, you're not going to hear this, that and the other, like, Sean Longstaff was shit, Mickey didn't know what he was doing, only had Maximin to fucking hope on. That's what you hear generally when you walk out the stadium, like, what the fuck was Joe Linton doing, or all this stuff, right? It's just going to be positive, because there's a movement going. It's going to be immense, boys, and I really can't wait for the game on Sunday and for the rest of the season, and for the rest of loving Newcastle United. It's put a smile on my face. If you want to see my full takeover talk video, make sure to do so. So most recent video on the channel. If you wait and watch the end of this video, it'll be on the end screen if you haven't watched it already. It's absolutely massive for the football club that this takeover has happened, and it's a new era for Newcastle United. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I simply can't wait for this weekend. Get these videos out, get them done, and then we can get ready for this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to be going back to Graft on Monday, hungover as anything, not feeling the same person, because I'm drinking obviously in Manchester, and then on the Sunday, do you really think I'm going to go to the Mags game, the first era, and not have a couple of pints? Absolutely fucking not. I'm going to get fucking on it, boys. I actually can't wait for this weekend, boys. And it's put a smile back on my face. If you watch this Wolves, if I thought I would be speaking like this after that fucking Wolves game, I would have been like, nah, mate, you're chatting shit. What a surreal moment, boys. See you all in the next one, boys. Up the fucking Mags. Hopefully Steve Bruce gets sacked whenever this video goes live, whenever this video is live or whatnot. Fingers crossed he's been sacked, boys. I'm recording this at 3 o'clock on Friday. I know, not on Friday, on Wednesday, so I don't know. Have a good one, boys. Up the fucking Mags.